Hello, my name is Zangwaimana Anter. I am a student at Chowara Polytechnic. I study in the Department of Language, Option of English and Kinyarwanda. My reg number is 230 18 18. Here we have a second language learning theories, which are classified into three theories. The theory number one is behaviorist theory of B.F. Skinner. Theory number two is natist or mentalist theory of Noam Chomsky. Theory number three is Krashen's monitor theory of Stephen Krashen. The theory number one, that is behaviorist psychologists developed their theories while carrying out a series of experiments on animals. They observed that rats or birds, for example, could be taught to perform various tasks by encouraging habit forming. Researchers rewarded desirable behavior. This was known as positive reinforcement. Undesirable behavior was punished or simply not rewarded and known as negative reinforcement. Skinner suggests that a child imitates the language of its parents or carers. Successful attempts are rewarded because an adult who recognizes a word spoken by a child will praise the child and give it what it is asking for. Also, for this theory of behaviorist of B.F. Skinner, there are some of the limitations that are suggested. The limitation number one, language is based on a set of structures or rules which could not be worked out simply by imitating individual utterance. That is limitation number one. The limitation number two is the vast majority of children go through the same stages of language acquisition. There appears to be definite sequences of steps. That is limitation number two. The limitation number three, children are often unable to repeat what an adult says, especially if the adult utterances contains a structure the child has not yet started to use. Those are some of the limitations that can be occurred for this theory of behaviorist. Another limitation here, it can be children are often unable to repeat what an adult says, especially if adult utterances contains a structure the child has not yet started. Those are about the theory number one, that is behaviorist theory. Another theory is natist or mentalist theory that was developed by an American, Noam Chomsky. As the result of the weakness in the behaviorist theory, the natist theory was introduced was introduced the major principles of innatist, that is that everybody runs a language not because they are subject to a similar conditioning process, but because they possess an inborn capacity which permits them to acquire a language as normal maturational process. There are some of the evidence that were used to support the inertness theory. The evidence number one, it is about the pointed out that humans' anatomy is specularly adapted to the production of speech. The evidence number two, the formation of Creole varieties of English appears to be the result of the language acquisition device at work. Another evidence is studies of the sign languages used by deaf have shown that far from being crude gestures replacing spoken words. That is evidence number three. And the evidence number four is about creationist monitor theory. That is the theory number three. It is called creationist monitor theory. It offers the most practical out of these theories because his position gives an actual strategies you can use to learn English. There is a set of 5 hypotheses that build off each and outline the process everyone goes through to learn a language. The first one is the acquisition learning hypothesis. This hypothesis actually fuse two fundamentals of how individuals learn languages that are the acquired system related to the unconscious aspect of language acquisition and the learned system that is related to formal instruction, where students engage in formal study to acquire knowledge about target language. Another hypothesis that is related to creationist monitor theory is the input hypothesis. Language learning comes from having access to comprehensible input or material that's challenging but still understandable. Another hypothesis of creationist monitor theory is the monitor hypothesis. As we develop, we build an internal filter designed to prevent us from making mistakes. Another hypothesis, that is number 4, is the natural order hypothesis. That is, language has layers and complexities. Another hypothesis about creationist monitor theory is the affective filter hypothesis. Stress inhibits learning to maximize language learning results. People should learn in a near zero stress environment. So, thank you. Those are some of the summary about a second language learning theories, where we have seen 3 theories of different authors, like that we have seen, that is called B. Skinner, that developed a theory of behaviorist. Another author we have seen that developed about learning theory is the innatist or mentalist theory of Noam Chomsky. The theory number 3 we have seen was Krashen's monitor theory that was developed by Stephen Krashen. Thank you.